Welcome to ISE's Equity Index Weekly Outlook, a weekly outlook on ISE and other industry indexes, hosted by Patrick Seresna, a derivative market specialist and investment manager with extensive expertise in options and the broader derivative markets. ISE trades options on more than 15 proprietary sector indexes, as well as broad-based indexes and a variety of licensed benchmarks. ISE continually enhances its trading systems and develops new index options products to provide investors with the best marketplace and investment tools to trade smarter.
Hello and welcome to the ISE Equity Index Outlook for January 29th, 2012. This is Patrick Seresna. As always, we start off with a chart of the S&P 500 using that SPDR exchange traded fund symbol SPY. We've now seen the market push up almost just points away from the highs of 2011 and really is now slowly stalling a little bit. There's nothing stopping the market from even just having one or two more thrusts higher, but eventually there's going to be some form of a corrective pattern. Almost after a month of going straight up, the market is going to stall somewhere up here. We don't anticipate this to be a massive reversal, nor do we anticipate it leading to some sort of a market crash. More than likely, any pullbacks that last anything in the 1 week duration or more and have a solid pullback, likely down to this 126, 128 area on the downside. So long as the supports hold in there, that should emerge as a buying opportunity for further rallying into late February, March. Next year, we're going to take a look at the ISE Natural Gas Index, which is symbol FUM. There are ETF products on this index, like the FCG, as well as triple exposure to the long side and downside, the GASL and the GASX, to participate in any anticipated forecast. When we look at the index itself, we've see a continuous testing of the 105, 108 support line on the downside. It'll be very interesting to see whether natural gas fails and breaks that level on the downside. Even just when looking at the price action over the last few days after it attempted to bounce off that support line, it almost immediately gave it back. Really at this stage there's nothing positive to say about this index, and we haven't seen any positive price action yet. If we do have a break of the 105 level on the downside, we certainly cannot rule out a test down to the 90 level, but there is a chance that some stalling could occur in the 98 to 100 level as the first test on the downside. Next here, new to our ISE Equity Index Outlook, we're going to take a look at the Global Engineering and Construction Index, which is a symbol CVL. There is an ETF product available for trading this, which is a symbol FLM. And we've now seen a break to above a support line around that 232.35 level on the upside. And it is likely at this juncture that we'll see continued strength in this index. More than likely, just like when we were talking about the S&P 500 or anything else, there's going to be probably some sort of a pullback. We don't necessarily believe that there's going to be a straight line move up to the 260 level or higher, but while we are bullish, we're probably anticipating a buying opportunity and a pullback for actually accumulating this index. Also new to our outlook is now the ISE China Index, which is the symbol ICK. There is an ETF product that replicates that, which is the FNI. And we've seen the China Index have made a nice rally over the last month, as it really came off that 42-44 low and made it all the way up to $52. Overall, it's a very positive reversal, and the fact that we have just come off of a double bottom retest of a support line and had such a substantial increase, it really does open the window for this index to actually have sustained upside for even several months going forward. But that will be certainly with a number of hiccups along the way. We are approaching our first overhead resistance levels within just $2-3 from where we currently are trading. So there probably is going to be a limited short-term upside and probably opportunity to accumulate on pullbacks and weakness before the really good push up to the highs of 2011 could occur. Also new to our equity outlook is the ISE Water Index, which is symbol HHO. Investors can also trade that using an ETF with a symbol FIW. At this stage, we've also seen a nice push higher, and overall, we are bullish the water index. There is probably, again, just like the S&P, going to be pullbacks along the way, but more than likely, they will be buying opportunities for some further upside. And we think that targets into February and March up into the 92, 94 are quite realistic. Another new index that we'll be tracking is the ISE Global Copper Index, which is the symbol ISC. This ETF product for this trades under the symbol CU. At this juncture, we've also seen a really nice push higher in copper stocks in general, and obviously they are overdue for a little bit of a throwback at this stage. Though there is room for these to continue to strengthen a little bit in the upcoming month or more, as a lot of the commodities continue to do at least better than they have in the past, particularly now that the US dollar is stalling a little bit from an intermarket perspective. Nonetheless, these pullbacks, probably in the first pullback, will be a buying opportunity, and then we'll be looking for where copper will be able to head to before it starts bumping its head into some overhead resistance. Finally, I want to take a look at the ISE Cloud Computing ETF, which is the symbol SKYY, and at this juncture, this continues to look actually relatively bullish. That last month we had that 1750 focal point hold the support lines very well, and we've now seen some strong reversals from those lows. At this stage, they are measured moves that certainly do indicate a solid test of the 20 and a half to 21 area in store, and probably sometime in late February we probably will see that upside target. Again, just like the other markets, there probably will be little pullbacks and stalling price action on these levels, but overall we remain optimistic that cloud computing still has some further upside, at least another dollar or two. That was your ISE Equity Index Outlook. Thank you for joining me.
Thank you for participating in this week's session. Please join us again next week. For more information about Patrick Ceresna and to sign up for free index options trade alerts, visit www.optionsource.net. To learn more about ISE index options, visit us at www.ise.com/indexoptions.